of choice. It's not what you do for a day, it's not what you do for a month, it's not what you do for a year that makes the difference. It in fact is what you do for a lifetime. And because of that, it takes commitment, it takes follow-through. It's all about choices, isn't it? Choices that we make every day, whether we're aware of those choices or not. And day by day, those choices that you make in terms of what you eat, in terms of what you do with your body, in terms of the preventive measures you take, those day-to-day choices are going to propel you in one of two directions, toward a lifetime of vibrancy and health into your 80s and your 90s, and even beyond. Or they will drive you toward a life full of pain and suffering and degenerative disease. It's all a matter of choice. Let me ask you this, and give me a true show of hands. How many of you today, this morning, got up and did a half hour of exercise? Maybe you went out for a jog, maybe you did some stretching. How many hands are up? A couple of dozen. Okay, what about the rest of you? Didn't have time? Let me say this, if you don't have time for exercise, then you had better reserve a lot of time for disease. Because regular physical exercise is an important component in long-term health. Your body has been engineered. It has in fact evolved to work hard. And just like that finely tuned sports car, you got to get out and you got to run it hard every once in a while to burn out the pipes. Exercise can detoxify the body. It's by involving large muscle groups, we actually begin to stimulate the flow of toxins out of our muscle tissues to be disposed of through the kidneys and through the... Exercise helps build and maintain muscle insulin sensitivity in the muscle cells by actually increasing the number of insulin receptors on the surfaces of those cells. But to do that, you've got to get out and you've got to make those muscles work hard. Exercise increases thermogenesis, which is heat production. And increased thermogenesis allows us to burn fats more effectively. It decreases your resting heart rate and thereby extends the functional life of our most important organ, the heart. Vigorous aerobic exercise lubricates the joints. It helps rejuvenate fluids. It also releases very powerful neurochemicals, neurohormones, that they're called endorphins, that can actually reduce and relieve pain more effectively than some of our strongest drugs. Exercise stimulates, if you can believe it or not, it actually improves learning and memory. It stimulates the development of nerve cells in the learning and memory centers of the brain. And like meditative breathing, exercise